name is Eric Herrera, and I am a senior at Lynn University, a member of the graduate program. Today, I would like to take a couple minutes and explain to you why I believe that college athletes should be paid to play. It just so happens that this is during March Madness, one of the most popular 3 weeks of the college season, and during these 3 weeks, you see a lot of advertisements, a lot of companies making money and investing money during these games. And the college athletes that you see playing in these games, which really draw the crowds and draw the audiences, don't see any of this. I think that's unfair to the athletes, and the schools and the NCAA are the ones that are producing a lot of the money, which they're not distributing back to the kids who are doing this for them. There's a lot of numbers that in my research I came across that I was really surprised by. I didn't know how much money was actually being thrown around between companies and television such as CBS and ESPN. Just to give you some insight onto some of the numbers that I have seen and that support my research, I will tell you that a report from the Chicago Sun-Times states that if college sports shared their revenue as the way pro sports do, the average football player in a subdivision bowl would be worth $121,000 annually. And at that same level, the average basketball player would be worth $265,000. I would have never guessed that this high amount of money is being thrown around by people that support college athletes being paid. Many athletes who have the opportunity to play at the top Division I level and at the top Division II level come from underprivileged families, and it's hard for you to say that if someone's going to come up to you and offer you a certain amount of money, you're going to say no. I mean, if somebody came up to me and offered me a certain amount of money, I would take it, just because it's hard to turn down money that you've never seen before. Another report that I came across says that the NCAA and CBS has a $10.8 billion deal for March Madness through the year 2024. And the NCAA is profiting off this, and it's really because of athletes, that because of their hard work, that they bring people to watch the games, and that's what it's all about. At the same time, ESPN and the BCS has a $500 million deal for the television rights to the BCS Bowls. These numbers are astonishing to me, and I never knew that this much money was out there. Another report that I came across by former UCLA football player Ramaji Huma says that the average Duke basketball player can easily be worth around $1 million, and the average Texas football player can be worth $513,000 each. This report by Huma also states that the average Division I athlete spends around 40 hours per week towards practice, towards working out, towards being ready for the game. And being an athlete myself, I know that we spend a lot of time at practice, waking up at 6 a.m. for workouts, and it's tough to get a job, to make money, and we have to support ourselves. Scholarships do not pay for everything that is included in the school level. You still need clothes, you still need food, you still need your on-campus or off-campus living, and these are things that aren't paid for, and it's a struggle for athletes at times. And this is why there's been reports over the last few years that certain players have been caught and have violated NCAA rules, and if some kind of program was put in place to pay athletes, I believe that these infractions will not happen, because in the end, the school's the only one being damaged because they are stripped of certain rights. I'm not exactly sure how a program could work to pay athletes, but an idea that I came across in the Chicago Sun-Times report was developing an educational lockbox that is dedicated to giving funds back to the athletes that need them. This can be paying them for summer classes that is not part of their scholarship, or possibly for athletes that want to go back to school and finish their degree if they went pro or just didn't finish school because they couldn't afford it at the time. The details on how to make it work are obviously something that needs to get worked on, but I feel that people need to be having this conversation more and should take paying athletes very serious. So that is my report for paying college athletes, and I'd like to thank you for taking your time. Thank you.